It is your World of Champions, and this week we say Keyona ya rona as we kick off the Nedbank Cup 2026 in earnest. First off, we cross over to the mother city at the DHL Stadium, where Stellenbosch play host to Kaizer Chiefs. We then also cross over to the capital city of South Africa, where Mamelodi Sundowns, defending league champions, take on a side, of course, from the lower leagues, that is Gomora FC. The lower leagues, because this is exactly what the Nedbank Cup competition is about. It's David versus Goliath. The teams go mano a mano. Teams from the top flight, teams from Mutiba Foundation Championship and the Town Stadium. The fans as well having made their way and continuing to do that ahead of kickoff in anticipation of a really, really great encounter. Now, you spoke about the history between these two sides. Yes, very, very storied. They're meeting for the fourth time in the Nedbank Cup, and it is the visitors, in inverted commas, I will say, because it doesn't matter where Amakosi travel to, they have their fans coming out to support them. The visitors, the defending champions, Amakosi have had the lion's share of the great results. In fact, haven't been beaten by Stellenbosch Football Club in open play in the Nedbank Cup. They are the defending champions, so there's an extra bit of gate arriving here and coming into this competition. They want to ensure that they maintain the stranglehold that they've had in this competition. Even though they're the most decorated side, we had to wait a long time, 10 years, to see them being crowned as champions again. It duly happened last year, and they're looking to ensure that we keep remembering just how confident they are when it comes to this game. It couldn't be a better encounter to look forward to and to get things underway. Can't wait to tell you more about team news, lots of changes, what you can expect as soon as this match kicks off, Tando. Well, definitely can't wait to hear from you later on, Carol. Thank you so much. And rightfully said, Amakosi is always home wherever they travel across the country. They finally won that Nedbank Cup title after not winning the final since 2013. A record of 14th Nedbank Cup title that the Amakosi win. But today they take on Stelli's side, who in the CAF Confederations Cup have unfortunately went and conceded a good 5 goals in their last 2 outings. Gavin Hunt, a new coach, is at the helm. How do they line up this evening against Kaizer Chiefs? Listening to his chat in the media, he has said this is the perfect time to take on Chiefs. They actually need the confidence booster, especially noting that Chiefs are on a positive in the CAF Confed, and they have been on a negative with regards to the competition.
It's been a tough start for coach Kevin Tato. I think also having to find the combinations, and certain players have left. But then having looked at the likes of Wade, Titus, I mean, it's an opportunity whereby in the Confed he has started on the bench. Now I think it's the biggest opportunity for him to show Kevin Hunt what he's made of. And also the likes of Musa Lebusa will like to have a grip on this starting lineup as centre-back. And Thabo Moleisane, those are going to be your left centre-back and your centre-back, right centre-back. But at the same time, you're looking at Aseko Diwan, who's going to be your left wing back at the same time, because I think he's looking at 5, whereby he wants to solidify at the back, not conceding goals, because they went on to concede with Belouizdad. I think they conceded 3 goals, and how then they considered you want to pick up that defense. And also you still have the likes of Pili for second half, the likes of Palace, just to give it more strength, wants to give them more strength at the same time when they're going forward. But I don't see Umabaso there on the team start and on the bench. I'm asking myself, is he fit? Is he injured or not? But I think he's someone that they would have liked. But not only that, Wonder Boy that has been very, very good. I think been loaned out from Skukuni. Now he finds himself also. Big opportunity for him also to prove himself. So I think they need to come up on a bit. But I think he even complained and had said he doesn't even know the players' names that he has at the moment. Which I know Coach Kevin, that's mind games, to be honest with you. He knows each and every player in the league. It's just that he hasn't found the grip and the combination. It's going to take him time. It's going to take him time. It's a new team under him, but he's going to get some time to know the team going forward.
Well, the question is this the right time then to be meeting up with the Kaizer Chiefs, where when you look at their head-to-head stats, especially in cup competitions, they've met 6 times in cup competitions. This is the 4th time they've met in the Nedbank Cup, and really it is Kaizer Chiefs who have the bulk of those wins against Stellenbosch. Record books aren't working for them, but then you look at the way that perhaps Ben Khalil Yusuf and Coach Kaze have set up today with the Kaizer Chiefs team, a team who've been scoring 1 goal per match in 2026.
All I can say is that winning is a habit, and so is losing, and Chiefs is on the latter. They've been winning, and it's become a habit. And so Coach Kaizer does say that there's no time to sleep and celebrate. You got to look at the next team. How do you play, and how do you go about strategizing when it comes to that? And with the stats that's out there right now, I mean, Chiefs has done so well against Stellenbosch. They've been knocking them out. And you look at the changes that they've brought in there. Paseka Marco comes in into the team. Minacho and Aiden still stay. Kunyika's out, which means they could be going with a back four instead of playing with 3 centre-backs, because if Kunyika was in, well, actually, there is 3, because Msimang is in there, McCarthy is in there, Miguel is in there. There's a lot of wing play. Paseka moves up. What I like about this lineup is that Spesiche starts today, who's a very strong player in that midfield. However, I would have loved to see Mabue in there, you know, because he's been stringing passes going forward and breaking lines for them. In picture right now, we just saw Peterson, who's been great. 11 clean sheets right now, and Chiefs hasn't conceded so much in most of the games that they've played, more than 6, you know, so that just shows you, Guti, they are consistent. They've done something right this season. And also with the players that can start, the players that can be on the bench, it's easy to go like for like. They've got strength in every position. If you're looking at how Chiefs is lining up today, they're ready for that wing play that Coach Gavin could bring, because Coach Gavin, when it comes to set pieces and all of that, 3 centre-backs here covering for that. Shabalala starts today. He just got his 100th appearance for Chiefs, motivating him to say, come on, be a playmaker with Sereno in there. So that's going to be interesting to see how they play.
Well, it is Stellies taking on Kaizer Chiefs. We've spoken about the records when it comes to these two teams. Kaizer Chiefs, who won record 14 Nedbank Cup titles. And, of course, they're on a great 7-game unbeaten run in all competitions, the last 4 having won those by 1-0. But we did say it is a double header. For 2026, it is the Nedbank Cup competition, a competition we love so much, a competition that starts now in Feb and goes all the way to May and becomes the final cup competition that we have here in South Africa. Now, when it comes to the Nedbank Cup competition, it definitely is a coveted one, noting the fact that we just spoke about Kaizer Chiefs, who are the most successful team when it comes to the Nedbank Cup competition. Question is, can they defend their title? They kick it off tonight at DHL Stadium. Well, I'm not alone here this evening. I am with a very astute panel of guests. I am with Coach Simphiwe Dudu and Sibusiso Villa Gazi. You still go by Villa?
Yeah, I still go by the name of Villa. It sounds good.
It
still sounds
right?
good. Still sounds
it's got
good.
A ring to it.
It's got a feeling. It's got a rhythm. It depends how you bring it out, but you bring it nicely. You bring it nicely.
Coach,
and then in Spain, Villa.
Villa. But at the end of the day, Coach Shorty, it's been wonderful spending the weekend with you today, looking absolutely fantastic in green. And green is the color of money, and that's why we're here for Keyona Yarona Nedbank Cup competition.
Yeah, no, all these teams, even if it's decent, but decent because it's a cup of dreams, you know, where small teams, minnows, they come through and they show up. We've seen players come through from the different teams, get signed by big teams. They show up, they show off, even coaches. This tournament has also given us the Keyona teams as well, you know, in the past years. You would know that very well. So it's just been an amazing tournament so far. And it gives us so much to talk about. Goals, the type of goals, the players that come through, power lines, score lines.
We'll get there, actually. Just reminding you exactly what the Nedbank Cup competition has intact. But then again, Coach Simphiwe did speak about the prize money and the fact that the Nedbank Cup Keyona Yarona. So when it comes to the prize money, 7 million rands up for grabs for the winners at the end of the competition. That is the first prize. Runners-up, that is what Orlando Pirates perhaps took home last season, but also including all those other prizes. 2.5 million rand for the runners-up. And eliminated teams, you at least get to walk away with 250,000 rands. And for the fans, I mean, we've got goals versus saves, a competition that continues this season. There still is Keyona Yarona House. And they also do have a new campaign for this season called More Than a Number campaign. And if you're a Nedbank client, you actually do get a number and your team, and you enter. At the end of the rounds, you actually can get some money. So those are interesting. Are you going to be entering those competitions, Villa? Maybe now you can make something.